Hello everybody, and welcome back. Today we'll be going over one of my casual 60 card decks. This one's been just kind of nicknamed Deep Seas. Does a lot of stuff with just randomly, like, bring out Krakens, a couple little merfolks here and there, some serpents and whatnot. Realize now most of them are Krakens, but and without further, really ado, just kind of go right over this. Get started. First up, we have a play set of Rixmathies, the Slumbering Isle. It is a 12/12. Rixmathies, Slumbering Isle enters the battlefield tapped with 5 slumber counters on it. As long as Rixmathies has a slumber counter on it, it's a land. Whenever you cast a spell, you may remove a slumber counter from Rixmathies, and it can be tapped for a green and a blue. After that, we have ourselves a nice little playset of Garuda, Doom of Depths. It's a 6/6. The companion thing doesn't really matter that much because I'm not using it as a companion. And then, flip over to one that I can actually read without the halo foil thing going in the way. When Garuda enters the battlefield, each player mills 4 cards. Put a creature card with an even mana value from among the milled cards onto the battlefield under your control. Okay. Then after that, we have Nadar Kraken, 2/3. Whenever you draw a card, you may pay 1 colorless. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on Nadar Kraken and create a 1/1 blue tentacle creature token. So, place out those. Then we have 2 Thassa's Oracles, which they are 1/3s that when Thassa's Oracle enters the battlefield, look at the top X cards of your library, where X is your devotion to blue. Put up to one of them on top of your library and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. If X is greater than the number of cards in your library, you win the game. So running 2 copies of that. Then we have 2 copies here of Korra, Sovereign of the Deep. It's a 4/5 Vigilance, Ward 3. Whenever you cast a Kraken, Leviathan, Octopus, or Serpent spell from your hand, look at the top X cards of your library, where X is that spell's mana value. You may cast a spell with mana value less than or equal to without paying its mana cost. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Then we have just a couple of singleton ones flying off to the side here. With Koma, Cosmos Serpent, 6/6. The spell can't be countered. At the beginning of each upkeep, create a 3/3 blue serpent creature token named Koma's Coils. Sacrifice another serpent. Choose one. Tap target permanent. Its activated abilities can't be activated this turn. Or Koma Cosmos Serpent gains indestructible until that turn. Then we have Deep Sea Kraken, 6/6. Deep Sea Kraken can't be blocked. It could be suspended. Suspend 9 for 2 and a blue. Which, 9 suspension counters on it. Comes out later then. When an opponent casts a spell, if Deep Sea Kraken is suspended, remove a time counter from it. Then next up we have Serpent of Yawning Depths, 6/6. Krakens, Leviathans, Octopus, and Serpents you control can't be blocked except by Krakens, Leviathans, Octopuses, and Serpents. Then we have Empress Galena, 1/3. You can pay 2 blue and tap it. Can control a target legendary permanent. Then we have Hullbreaker Horror. It's a 7/8 flash. This spell can't be countered. Never cast a spell, choose one. Either return target spell you don't control to the owner's hand, or return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. And then last creature here, we have Sklinvolta, the Rising Deep. It's an 8/8 kicker of 1 and a blue. When Sklinvolta, the Rising Deep, enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, return all creatures to their hands, except for merfolk, krakens, leviathans, octopuses, and serpents. That's it for the creatures. Now on to other spells. We have a playset of Aether Snap. Remove all counters from all permanents and exile all tokens. Then we have a playset here of Skyclave Relic. Kicker of 3 colorless, indestructible. When Skyclave Relic enters the battlefield, if it is kicked, create 2 tapped tokens that are copies of Skyclave Relic. They can be tapped for 1 mana of any color. Next up, we have a playset of Mirror Box. Artifact. The legendary rule does not apply to permanents you control. Each legendary creature you control enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter. My bad. Each legendary creature you control gets +1/+1. Then each non-token creature you control gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control with the same name as that creature. Then we have ourselves a playset of Growth Spiral, which is draw a card. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Then finishing out the spells, we have 2 copies of Ominous Seas. Whenever you draw a card, put a Foreshadow counter on Ominous Seas. Remove 8 Foreshadow counters from Ominous Seas. Create a 8/8 blue Kraken creature token. And cycle 2. Down to our lands, we have 4 swamps, 5 forests, 6 islands, 2 dark slick shores, Flood Grove, which could be tap for colorless or blue or green, tap it. Okay, so yeah. Hinterland Harbor, and Dimir Aqueduct. And with that brings this little deck tech-ish kind of thing here to a close. Hope y'all enjoyed getting a look into another one of my random decks. Thank y'all for joining me. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.